Everybody, we talked in the previous video how we could create file by doing these lines, and we saw how the file is created, and this is the file. Now I want to read the data from this file, how I could do that. Before I go to read, let me just take this code and move it to a new method. Let me name it file writer. So I will say void file writer on, and this file writer will take string as str that I want to write it to the file just to make my code more professional. And just I move instead adding lines, so I add str. So whenever I want to call this method, I will just write file writer and send data to the file. So let me do for example, if I want to write file writer on, I say just send the data test, and he will save data to the file writer on. Also make sure, because this one is static, this one the file writer have to be also static, so you could write to it. So this is the basic how I could do it in the function. Let me just move on and try to do file reader. So just void. So I will say file reader on. Okay, and I will not do anything as an input. I just write reading. So to read file, just do file reader in this way. Say let me fn. So then equal which file you want to read. I say new file reader, the file not file reader. I make sure file reader, then I give it the file name that I want to read it. So the file that I want to read it is already, if you remember, I already created in this path. This is not have to give only file name. You could give the path that you want to read or write to it. So I just have only file name. I just read from the file name. Make sure I do it in this way. So yes, this is a basic example for file reader. So if you see here, he asking for import file reader. Okay, go ahead and import that class. And now I want to read. How I could read? I want to read from file have number of lines. I read character by character. So I would say integer, or let's say charc, because I'm reading character by character. Then I want to go through all the files and read character. Just you say while the c equal fn dot read. Just still I'm reading. I just write fn dot read. That means I still could read from the file. So go next. So it's not equal to -1. Continue read data from this file for me. So what does this could mean? This could mean, hey, if you still have character in that file, so just make sure I'm doing everything okay. So this one will be moved in this place, so I will not have a problem. That means if there is a character in the file, if there is a character coming, you could read the fn.read. That means you could read, you added here. If you could read data from the file that there is not equal -1, that means the file is end. So while you are not in the end of the file, this mean. So please read character by character. So just say sys and print it. So how you could print it? C. But if you see here have to be integer, so make sure here it be integer, then you change it to the character in this way. Why this one? I will tell you why. Because when I get data from the file, I will get it as ASCII code. So if it's A, it will be 64, for example. So if it equals 64, for example, that means this one is not equal -1. That means I have character. So C, then I just convert it from ASCII code to real character. So integer to character, I get the real character. Then I will continue until I will not have any character. When I don't have any character, the result will be -1, so he will go out from this. As I told you, maybe there is no file, so it's better to do try. So please try execute this code if there is a file. If there is not, please catch the error for me and tell me what the problem is. I say exception ex, then you just print it. What you have, say syso, then you say ex.get message. Yes, this is the basic. So if you see, he will try to execute this code, otherwise he give us error message. If I just take this line and try to execute the file that already I have it, let me just stop down this line and try to see, could file reader on read the file for me? I just save it, I run it, I would see this is the file data. So if you want to see it in one line, for sure you could remove this one and execute in this way. Here is your welcome to Java. If you see, this is the data that I have in the file. So now you want to do the app more professional. You say, okay, I need to do some scanner reading data from user input file. So they just go out and app and define scanner, this one, reader. So let me suppose sys. So I will say 1 to write, then /n, that means new line, 2 to read. So if you want to read, click write 2. If you want to write, click 1. So I will say integer operation call reader, for example, dot read integer or next integer, because I want to read what operation he want to do, if he want to read or he want to write. So I would do switch in this way for op operation, then I just do open this line. So if he click for 1, that's mean he want to write, so I will call write method. If he then I do break. Then if he want to do read, so for sure for case 2, if the case was 2, that's mean he want to read, so I will do read operation, then I will break. For sure there you could do for default, you don't, if you want to don't add it. So first of all I want to do reading, so let me just take this line of code. If he click 2, that's mean you want to read, just call this method. If you want to write, I will just take this line and add it here to write to the file. But if you see, maybe I don't want to write integer, I need to write string. So for example, string text equal reader dot next line. That's mean I'm reading just from the input. Whatever he enter, I want to pass it to the file. If he want add any information, I will add it to the file. So here you go, save it, and make sure also this way is I say enter to save to file. So let me show you what I'm doing. If I just click now again, he say okay, click 1 to read, or to write, 2 to read. If I click 2, he will give me the file data. If I run it again, if I click 1, he will ask me to enter the file I want to save it to file, the data I want to save it to file. I will say hello from Hussein. Okay, I will click, make sure I will say hello. Is he reading? I don't know if he's reading. I just say text next line. So if you see, I just get into problem, he cannot read with this reader, so it's better to define another reader, because I don't know, because the reader already used it, and this is the scanner problem. So it means name it scanner 1 to fix the problem, and I will do scanner 1 here. So if now I try to run again, I say select operation, I want to write 1, I click enter. Let me suppose I want to write hello from Hussein in this way, and click enter. He save it. You should have hello from Hussein now in the file. If I rerun it again, I just click 2 to read, see hello from Hussein. But where is the other data? He removed the other data because I did not do append. What if I want to keep save other data and add more? So to do that, you just go to the file reader and add it true here. When you add it true, that means this file support pending append. That means adding data to file. So now I have in the data hello from Hussein. If I click again number 1, I want to write, then I say welcome Jana. So now I have 2 data in the file. If I rerun it again, now I have hello from Hussein and welcome Jana. Click 2, here you go. I see hello from Hussein, then he append welcome Jana to the file. This one you want to append. There is many work you could do it with file, and this is the basic thing. Here we done, and thank you for watching.